Who will direct the first solo Batman movie instead of Ben Affleck? We're going to talk about that in today's video. There's been a lot of chatter in recent months about who will direct the first standalone Batman film that is set to release in 2018, and this past weekend we finally got our answer. Matt Reeves has signed on to direct the film, which will be called The Batman, after reports earlier in the week claimed that the negotiations between he and Warner Brothers had gone south. Ben Affleck was originally set to both star in and direct the film, as well as co-write the screenplay with Jeff Jones. However, after the disappointing result of his recent film Live by Night, in which he starred and directed, he stated he felt it was best that he separated the duties of actor and director and simply focused on him playing the role of Batman. This left Warner Brothers searching for other options to direct the film, with names such as Kevin Smith, Gavin O'Connor, and George Miller being named on the shortlist. Now, I personally would have loved to see O'Connor take the helm, loving his work on both Warrior and The Accountant, the latter of which starred Ben Affleck this past year. The studio ultimately went with Matt Reeves, who is best known for directing Cloverfield in 2008, as well as both of the Planet of the Apes reboots, the second of which is set to be released July 14th of this year. Nevertheless, Reeves' work has been well received by both fans and critics, and I confess myself optimistic. Though ultimately I would have been optimistic as long as Zack Snyder wasn't directing. No offense. Now, we haven't had a solo Batman film since The Dark Knight Rises in 2012, the final film in the Batman trilogy directed by Christopher Nolan and starring Christian Bale as the Caped Crusader. Needless to say, this leaves Matt Reeves with some pretty big shoes to fill, given that all three movies in Nolan's Batman trilogy were major successes, both critically and financially, not to mention the fact that Nolan is also a three-time Oscar nominee. Nevertheless, Reeves is no stranger to big-budget action films and will bring something to the franchise that I feel it desperately needs after Batman vs. Superman, that is a fresh set of eyes and creativity behind the camera. Now, given my mixed feelings for Batman vs. Superman, I was eager to find out that not only are we getting a new director, but we also have top-notch writers penciling the script. As I said, Ben Affleck is one of the writers of the screenplay, having written the script for the Oscar-winning film Argo, as well as the highly regarded The Town back in 2010. The other writer on the script, Jeff Jones, has been responsible for the majority of DC's writing as of late, penning the screenplay for the upcoming DC films Aquaman and Wonder Woman, as well as working on the Flash TV series the past couple years on the CW. The three-man team comprised of Reeves, Affleck, and Jones has me extremely excited for this project that's going to come out next year. As of now, this film is still in the pre-production phase and will likely be for a while, given that Reeves was just signed on to direct the project. I imagine we are roughly at least a year away from any sort of teaser trailer, though I wouldn't be surprised if they share some on-set photos or videos in the coming months. We do, however, have at least one film featuring Ben Affleck as the Batman before this film's release, with the Justice League debuting this summer. Come on, Zack Snyder. I believe in you, except not really. With that said, guys, that is going to wrap up today's short video. Feel free to voice your level of approval or disapproval with the decision of Matt Reeves as director down in the comments section below. And as always, I appreciate you tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.